Good morning, Lennart. Good to have you today with us. How are you today?
That's fine, thanks. Just fine, thanks.
Thank you for your time, and thank you for accepting my invitation for the next SPM interview series with experts. Today we plan to talk about innovation, and I already now can say that I claim that there might be a missing link between innovation and SPM, which is strategic portfolio management. But let's get back to that in a second. First, short introduction. You have over 40 years of professional experience, worked for many different organizations, including big brands like SAP, Ericsson, Siemens, having various roles there, including the chief executive officer positions. And also you helped to co-found many successful startups. So quite impressive career, Lennart. Great to have you with us again. The first question I've prepared to you about innovation is, how do you perceive the importance of innovation for organizations today?
I think that innovation has been a hot subject for, of course, many years, but especially the last 5, 10, 15 years or so, it has been a very hot subject. And it's not stopping, and it's just increasing. And I think that the reason for that is very much that in the older days, innovation was a lot of discussions regarding product solutions, R&D department, etc. But nowadays, for many years, we've been talking about business models, organizational excellence, etc. And we don't only want to do small adjustments, we want to take big steps. And when you have small adjustments, then you typically have the management system, the decision processes, you base what your decision on fact, etc. But if you want to take a big step, you maybe don't have all the facts. You have to try it out, and you need new type of management models, and that's a growing field for sure. So yes, we have just started. This innovation is an interesting area, and it will grow even further.
So it looks like innovation has always been relevant and will probably forever be relevant for organizations. But what you're saying that it is becoming more complex today, and organizations need to be able to connect the dots between many different initiatives that they might be running at any given time. So this kind of brings me to my second question, which is about Sweden as a country. I mean, you are from Sweden. Not sure if you know that quite recently Sweden has been ranked second in the world's most innovative countries by the World Economic Forum. What do you think is the secret behind your country being so innovative in the global marketplace?
I think there are a few things. At first, we have to remember that Sweden has always been a high technology country. And anyone working with high technology, then you know that you are dependent on a large market, an international market. So we have always, for a long, long time, been totally dependent on working very well with people in Europe or America or Asia. So we have a long tradition of being humble. We have to try to understand other cultures, other people, the way of thinking, etc. So I think that's key. And that also means that being humble also means that we are small and we have to be efficient internally. And there was a big study some years ago, kind of fun, in Time magazine. They asked 500 people around the world, should the boss have all the answers? And in many countries, it's 60, 70, 80% of the employees say that, yes, the boss should have all the answers. In the bottom of that scheme was Sweden. Here, 7% said that the boss should have all the answers. So we have a tradition of talking to each other and don't forget a bit about the business card and the role. As long as we work together, that is more important.
So yeah, so it's a great answer, actually great insight for organizations, so that the collaboration and actually open and transparent business culture can actually be the answer to become more innovative in the marketplace. So now let's get back to what I indicated in the beginning of our discussion and get back to the missing link about innovation and SPM. I claim there is one because working with many organizations, I see that they struggle with how do I connect innovation, which is like high risk, high rewards type of project with the other initiatives that I have in my portfolio. But do you think the same? I mean, do you think there might be a missing link between innovation and SPM actually?
Yes, for sure. And even Gartner had started to bring up strategic portfolio management as an expanding area. And just compare, I mean, every large organization has always been working a lot with, how do we combine sales, marketing with supply chain, manufacturing, etc. So that's why we have ERP, enterprise resource planning systems, and everyone is used to it. And we have earlier been working a bit more in silos regarding innovation. R&D department take care of product and solution development, etc. But now we talk about more cooperation within the company, cooperation in the value chain, cooperation in the ecosystem, co-creation. There's many words for this. So we have to make this broader to be fast and efficient. And then we cannot just rely on paper and pen any longer and small groups. We have to learn to be transparent and cooperate. And that is exactly what strategic portfolio management systems can do. Not only to support in a silo, but to follow from ideation over to a decision and doing something. So this is an expanding field and will probably be a very big field for the next several years.
Right, so really technology can be the answer, as you said, bringing the right systems and processes and frameworks in place about SPM that should actually cover innovation as well. Might be the answer, might be actually the missing link. Lennart, it was great chatting with you. Thank you for your time today. I'm sure we will continue our dialogue about innovation, that it's still and relevant and will be relevant for many, many years. So thank you again, and I wish you have a great day.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a good one. Cheers.